the Sentinel of Aethel-Breeze. The universe was vast, and the villains within it were ceaseless in their efforts to conquer. But not while she stood watch. High above the chaotic tapestry of stars and shadows, in a realm woven entirely of rushing air and crystalline light, dwelled Aura, the keeper of the breath. Aethel-Breeze was more than a sanctuary. It was the hinge of 1,000-dimensional doors, a place where the currents of reality were at their most fragile. Aura's concentration was absolute, a silent, powerful drone that kept the whispers of destruction from becoming roars. Then, a stutter, a sudden, sharp tear in the fabric she maintained. It wasn't the slow, corrosive push of a dark fleet or a shadow sorcerer, but something reckless, fast, and radiating complex, magical dissonance. It felt like a hurried mistake. Out tumbled a man in peculiar layered robes, his cape flared out like a sail before collapsing with him onto a cloud-like plateau. He groaned, shaking his head, looking more annoyed than defeated. Aura descended swiftly, carried by the very air she guarded. She did not need to speak for her presence to be a challenge. The wind around her howled, not in anger, but in declaration, intruder. The intruder dusted himself off. "My apologies," he said, his voice deep but casual. "Dimensional transit can be a fickle thing. One moment I'm avoiding a particularly persistent Shumagorath tentacle. The next well, here." "Here is Aethel-Breeze," Aura stated, her voice resonating with the quiet power of a gathering storm. "A place not meant for casual transit. You radiate extraordinary energy, sorcerer. Explain your violation." Stephen's eyes, usually fixed on the mystical, now scanned the endless sky and the structures of pure wind. "It is remarkable," he murmured, less concerned with his defense than the architecture of the realm. "To anchor reality using the fundamental breath of the cosmos, your work is truly vital, Keeper." Aura narrowed her gaze. Praise was irrelevant to duty. "My vitality depends on its stillness. Fix your error, sorcerer. Now." Understanding the urgency, Stephen raised his hands, and the familiar, intricate geometric spells began to form between his palms. A tier opened, smaller and cleaner this time, leading back to the chaotic, familiar blue shift of the multiverse. Stephen stepped through, offering a final, appreciative